670 horses, 0 to 60 in 3.3, quarter mile in 11.5, 260 miles of all-electric range. These are the preliminary power figures for the world's first and currently only electric muscle car, the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack. It's also Dodge's first electric car. Did you ever think you were going to see the day Dodge made muscle car EVs? Dodge will also be offering the scaled-down Dodge Charger Daytona RT, which has no official video yet. 496 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.7, a quarter mile in 13.1 seconds, and 317 miles of range. Don't expect to top out at the original NASCAR Daytona's top speed of 205 miles an hour. The top speeds of the Charger Daytonas are electronically limited to 137 miles an hour for the Scat Pack and 134 miles an hour for the RT. Both of these electro-muscle cars will begin production in mid-2024 at the Windsor, Ontario assembly plant. What's surprising to me is that the future Charger lineup will not all be electrified. Last call was last call for the Hellcat engine, but not for internal combustion Chargers. Dodge will offer 2 internal combustion engine options. One will be a 550 horsepower Dodge Charger 6-pack HO, and the other will be a 420 horsepower Charger 6-pack SO, powered by 3.0-liter twin-turbo i6 Hurricane engines. The respective performances of these gas-powered Chargers are supposed to produce better horsepower and torque numbers than the outgoing 5.7 and 6.4-liter Hemi engines, according to Tim Kuniskis, the Dodge brand's chief executive officer, although to be honest, there's no way one of these inline-sixes will outperform the Demon 170's sicko mode 1025 horsepower Hellcat Hemi. There just ain't no way. Let's go back to talking about the Charger EVs, because these are the only ones we have video for. Like a fast and furious NOS boost, in the RT and Scat Pack Daytonas, you can use the Power Shot feature for an incremental 40 horsepower increase for 15 seconds when activated. This is something to ponder when considering the actual power figures. For the RT, peak base power is actually 456 horsepower, and with the Power Shot you get 496. Same deal with the Scat Pack. Base power is actually 630 horsepower, and you get 670 horsepower with the Power Shot. The electric Chargers use a 400-volt propulsion system. It promises supercharged V8 performance, polar bear-friendly zero tailpipe emissions, and that classic EV instant torque response. There will be quite a few drive modes to take advantage of the new Charger's multiple personalities: Auto, Eco, Sport, and Wet and Snow, and exclusively on the Scat Pack, Track and Drag. Track mode is for max performance on smooth, dry surfaces. Drag mode provides optimal drag strip launch and straight line acceleration. Boom! I'm excited. On the Scat Pack, you also get new race options, like Donut Mode. Donut Mode enables the vehicle to spin only the rear wheels and to rotate around either of the front wheels without that pesky traction control system intervening. Then there's Drift Mode, where drivers can select 3 levels of slip angle, and torque is rear axle biased, using the front axle to help maintain slip angle. Front dampers go full soft and rear dampers go full stiff to enable an oversteer condition. And the traction control system allows for different wheel speed differentials without setting fault codes. Line Lock lets you lock the front wheels and alleviate all the torque from the front axle so you can spin your rear tires to get them nice and clean and warm. And then there's Launch Control for optimal straight line acceleration from a dead start. You'll be able to choose from 5 levels of launch intensity. These muscle EVs will be built on Dodge's all-new STLA large platform, which is supposed to be able to harness multi-energy capabilities and leverage high performance. It's important to know all-wheel drive will be standard on all Dodge Charger models of this generation. The R-Wing is present for downforce. They've got a patent pending on it. How many different colors light the interior in that 270-degree configuration, you ask? 64. They call it attitude adjustment lighting. I think that's funny. I've literally only seen it glow red though. Biggest Charger tires ever, 20-inch Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3305s in the front and 325s in the rear. To stop, you got massive 16-inch Brembo vented rotors and red 6-piston front/4-piston rear fixed calipers, which increase the swept area to more than 30% from outgoing SRT vehicles. You got your Fratzonic chambered exhaust, which should be as loud as a Hellcat, but still different. Let's hear it one more time. No prices announced yet on the new Charger EVs or gas-powered models. These new reduced and zero-emission muscle cars are part of Stellantis' Dare Forward 2030 strategic plan, in which electrified and more efficient propulsion systems will help Stellantis cut its global carbon footprint by 50% by 2030 and lead the transportation industry by achieving net carbon zero by 2038. So when will the gas-powered muscle car officially end? No one knows yet.